your assessment so far in August, general?
I love our energy. I love where we're heading. I think, like I've said all along, we got a shot. We're a better football team than we were the last 2 years. Hopefully we can stay healthy through the remainder of camp and get ready to play Boise. But I love what I see. I think our leadership is better. We're definitely deeper. We're excited about getting it going, and nothing's changed that. So.
How's T doing?
He's obviously still out right now, but I don't know. We had to. They told me this morning that we have to FedEx everything, and so it'll probably be tomorrow before they get a chance to read it.
Is there any optimism there that it might not be as
yeah. I'm always optimistic, but this is something that is I'm not real familiar with. It's a tendon on the bottom of his big toe. If it's completely torn, it definitely needs surgery. If it's not, there's been some that have played through the year and then got it fixed. And I just want to wait for the guys that do that all the time to tell us what they think.
Where is the information going?
Birmingham.
If you were out, do you have to do any shuffling back there, or is it?
No, I don't think so. I think the guys that we have are definitely better, and Ken Webster added to it now that he can go is going to be a good player, and Kalo's back, and it certainly wouldn't be good, but I think that's one place we got some capable guys right now that I don't think we have to shuffle. Cliff's learning both, so he can go back and forth from corner and safety also.
How do you feel about practice so far, just these last few weeks?
Well, it's normal camp. You're disappointed in some, frustrated in some, and elated with some. There were parts of practice today I just loved. I thought the competitive nature and the way they got after each other in some of the team drills was really, really good and good to see. And then there's other parts of it. We make too many mental mistakes or have a drop here that we've got to execute better. But it's been a good camp so far.
How far along is Kina Darius? Do you feel like if you had to put him in right now that he could hold up and handle himself pretty well?
I do. As long as he's full go on the contact, I think physically and giftedness, he's gifted now. Where he is in understanding our stuff, he's still a little behind in that. But if there's one place that is the easiest to probably pick up on stuff, it is corner.
How did Fadal look after sitting out a few days?
I'd have to watch the tape. It was hard for me to see. He finished practice, which is good. Pushed through it. He's certainly not 100%, but he finished, and I'll have to see the tape to see how he did.
What have you thought about Mark Dodson's progress during camp?
I'm pleased with all the running backs. I really think that's another place. I think we're depth of quality people, and not afraid to play any of them at this point. And I think Dodson's, just like the rest of them, they're kind of tit for tat and a lot of things, and there's some that do some things better, but wouldn't be afraid to play any of them.
What
do you have a
do?
set order? Who your number one, number two is?
Not right now, but you'd have to give the nod to I-Train and to Jalen just because of the experience, but the other guys are quality.
What does Mark do well? That maybe he does better than Octavius or Jalen. What do you like most about him?
I'm not going to say that he does something better than the others. I like them all. I think he's physical. I think he runs with great balance and finishes with good pad level. Takes care of the football when he runs it. Pass pro is pretty decent. He measures up quite nicely with the rest of them.
What did you think about your offensive line competition after looking at Saturday's tape?
We still got a ways to go there. We tried some more combinations today. Rod moved out to tackle and moved Sean out to tackle, and Carlton inside with Durante and the other guys that have been playing inside. So it's we got to go watch the tape and see. Our defensive front can make you look bad sometimes. They're doing a lot of stuff, and we have a lot of bad plays that are called that you're trying to run, and they're not real good against the looks you get. We'll start getting into that in a few days where we make sure we get into a good play, but we hadn't really started that yet.
Is Rod conditioning getting a little better?
Rod?
Yeah,
of course. As you go through camp, you're leg weary. Everyone is, but he's pushing himself to get through it, and he loves to play. You know, he's a gym rat, loves to play the game, so I don't worry about his conditioning. It'll get there.
How's your depth of receiver coming?
You know, I wish we were deeper there. Just like I've said all along, O-line, tight end, receiver, there's some depth issues there. We need to stay healthy. Some of those young kids, I think Sammy and Markel and Dayall are going to be good players. Will they be ready August 28th? I don't know. That's a good question. We'll see. But, you know, if Strings' appeal would come through, that certainly would help. But really having no time frame that I would know when that's coming or what the response would be.
You guys